Hey, can we talk? I know, but we kind of need to, okay? So, I know what went on today was not great, and we both said and did a lot of things that at least I regret, and I'm sorry about that. But I think we can talk a little bit more right now, and then just move forward from this. Use it as a sort of a learning experience, maybe even positive in a way, if you look at it. Is that okay? I know. But I mean, you said quite a few things too that were kind of hurtful. So I think across the board, we didn't handle it extremely well. So I'd like to go back and kind of go back over it, try to leave it on a better note. Okay. See, and I'm glad you're telling me this, because a lot of times it can be hard to see it from your perspective or just from anyone else's perspective, because we know like what's going through our mind, and we kind of just expect the other person to be on the same page and just get it completely in the same exact way, which we all know is not the case. So yeah, no, tell me more about it from your perspective. Okay. See, I could see that. I get that. And then did you did you understand through all of the arguing what my initial perspective was and why I reacted the way I did, even though it wasn't great? But do you understand like where I was coming from? Yeah. And I mean, we didn't handle it that bad. Like, there was no, I don't know, it wasn't terrible. We just got into a bit of an argument more than what we usually do. So, in some cases, I think it's good to kind of bring up stuff that we don't necessarily want to bring up on a daily basis, but it mounts up eventually. So, in a way, when you're in a fight and stuff can just kind of come out that you might have been holding on to for quite a while. So it's good and bad, but it's good to be able to hear sort of the some of the issues, some of the underlying causes of aggravation and stress from both sides. And then once it's in the open, after the fact, once people are a bit more calmed down, and go back over some of those things that were brought up, not in like a dwelling negative sort of bring it all back up into focus, but more in like bring it up so we can talk about it. And I know that some of that stuff that you brought up, it does matter. It does mean something to you, or you wouldn't have said it. So I'm glad we were able to get that into the open, and that now we can talk a little bit more about some of that stuff. But first, come here, baby. Come here. Just let me give you a hug. You know I love you. No matter what.